Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon. Hold your power.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Hey family, how is everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. I've got things moving right along. I do, you guys. God is so good when he wants to be. He is good all the time anyway, when we don't even deserve it. Trust and believe. Sometimes everything crashed the other day, but we got everything up and running. When I say we got everything, we got everything. We even got Pooh Bear in the house. We got our co-hosts in the building. You guys hear what I said? We got co-hosts in the building. Yes. Pooh Bear, you want to come and say hi? No. Come here. Hurry up. Hurry up before they leave. Come and say hi. No. He don't want to come. He's not coming, you guys. Well, that's kind of good because I don't have to worry about it. I do want you guys to see Pooh Bear because he is getting bigger. Come and let them see you, Pooh Bear. No. Hurry up before we got to go. Come on. Hurry up. Come on. I'm doing it. Oh, I know you're doing it. Co-host is in the building. Come here. They're waiting on you. Oh, they're waiting. Come on. You're big. Hi. Come on. They can't see you. I'll move out the way so you can get on up in here. They can't see you. Hi. You say hi? Mm-hmm. How old are you?
This one truck is mine.
Show them your truck. They can't see it. You got to bring it up so they can see your truck. That's what you're playing with over there? And what else are you playing with?
That one.
See, everybody's saying hi to you, Pooh Bear. They're saying hi. Wave at them.
This one is mine.
Okay. That's your truck. All righty. Okay, go back and play with your tablet. I didn't want to really get on him because get him going and then I'll be like, stop. Don't do that. You guys, hold on. I got to do this. But he just got over here about maybe an hour ago. And so, I'm doing grandmother duty or nana duty. She said, smooth them cheeks. Girl, he won't even give me a kiss. I said, give me a kiss. No. I don't know. They teach him that stuff. They think it's funny, but he don't stay a lot of time with me. So for me to correct him and then come back and we're doing it all the time, I just, I don't worry about it. He get older. She said, "Hi there, long time no chat." Hey, so I want to see who's all in the building. I'm gonna speak to some of you guys as you come in. I see Sonia and Matt is in the house. Cheryl C, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Tammy, Candy Richardson, Mary Martin, Avalanche, Kittens in the building. Tina Powers, Crystal Power, Zena, Mildred. How you doing, Mildred? Zan Rowland is in the building. Security. We got Zan in the building. We got Paz. We got Marsha in the building. Goddess is in here. Hey, Goddess, how you doing? Wanda, Lenore, how you doing? Freddie Johnson is up in here. Shay's Faith is in the building. Perk is in the building. You guys, I love you guys. Molly, how you doing, Molly? She says all the way from India is in the building. You guys, I want to know something. Virgo, how you doing? Virgo Grand 6 is in the building. I hope I said it right. Jennifer is here. Lisa Calhoun, Sonia Was, Alvira. I'm hoping I'm not missing nobody because I like to say hi and see who's in here. Perk and Pez and Zena and Goddess and Judy and Lisa and Cherie Johnson is in here. Oh, I think a Ruby Turner is in here. Shay Bay is in the building. Galaxy and Stars is in here. How you guys doing? You know family when you see family. I told you guys was going to get to know some of these people. You thought I was lying. I told you if you say their names every day, you'll know when they come in. You'll know who's new and who's not new. Make sure you guys share. We're going to have a good conversation today. We're going to talk about where is Brian Laundrie at? Where's Brian Laundrie? I don't even want to say, people's like, they got the name Dirty Laundry. But I have a theory, because that's all they are right now is a theory. But I want to share with you something. Hey, LaKendra, how you doing? LaKendra Pines is in the building. She says the plot thickens. Brian Laundrie didn't kill Gabby. Instead, it's a whole other killer, and Brian was killed too. Huh? LaKendra, what is you talking about? What is you talking about? That is a whole different theory. I ain't know nothing about that theory. Hey, Batcave, how you doing? Batcave needs to be over here. Oh, yeah. What is you guys talking about? So you guys know that Dog, or what's his name? Dwayne Dog. He's the bounty hunter. Went over to their house. It's been maybe about 3 days ago. Knocked on the door. He wanted to talk to the Laundries. He knocked on the door because, see, he was already down there because he just got married. I didn't know that he just got married, but he was already in Florida. So he said, let me go over there. Maybe I can help, assist or whatever. He knocked on the door. Guess what Miss Laundrie did? You know, Brian's mother. She called the police. She called the police on him. Just because he knocked on the door. She said, I used to watch Dog the Bounty Hunter on TV. Yes, when I was younger. Dog the Bounty Hunter, yes. And you know what? I don't know. He, he does some really good work, but I think it's on a different level. I think, yeah, the dog want to get him. But let me tell you, they're saying that he's on an island. Dog called in to somebody's channel. They were live at the time. I was in their channel, and I was just sitting back listening to their theory because I listen to everybody's theory. I don't have to agree with it, but I love listening to everybody's opinion and theory. It can be right. It can be wrong. Hey, my purpose, how you doing? And hey, JoJo, what's going on? I love to watch the dog. I mean, sometimes he gets personal, but he don't want you to lie to him. And you say you're going to show up, you know? So Shay Bay says Brian Laundrie days are numbered for sure. Now, the dog saying they're really close. They're really, really close. Seeing that he's on some kind of island or something, and he knows for sure. Now, he did do some stuff that we did not know. We did not know when the Laundries, Brian's mother, Brian's father, went on some camping trip. They have to check in. They check to see who's all in the vehicle. They said Brian was in the vehicle. I think not the first time, but the second time, because they went twice. And I think the second time they said Brian was in the vehicle. And when they came home, they do have a picture of a young man walking down the street with no shoes on. And that is not a common thing. Everybody walks down the street with no shoes. Brian loves to walk with no shoes. So to have somebody walking down the street with no shoes that looks like Brian, I believe maybe it was Brian. I don't know. It could be somebody that's wanting to act like they Brian. You know, I have no clue. I have no clue. But I had a theory, and guys, I'm going to just share with you. I think I said something about it before. I know I talked to some of you guys, and I don't even remember half of the stuff I say. But I'm thinking, now, if you really take a good look at the driveway that the Laundries have, this is my theory. And you guys can call in with your theory and tell me what you think. But that driveway was not extended in width. So why do the bottom half of their driveway is brand new and then a little piece of their sidewalk brand new? That's brand new cement. I said it may not be a bunker, it may not be a pod, but I think that they got some kind of shelter or some existing bunker underneath the driveway, and they got that camper sitting there, and they can move that slab of cement. I think Brian is right there at the house. I'm just saying. You guys, you think that's crazy? Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's crazy. Put a 2 in the chat if it is doable. It is possible. Because think, why would they have brand new cement down? They didn't extend their driveway. The house, the other cement, nothing was broke or anything. So why would they put new cement just on the bottom half? And, you know, okay, we got some 2s in the house. We got some 1s in the house. Freddie Johnson said no. Avalanche says no. Cheryl C says no. I said, you think I'm crazy? They said 1. There's a 1. Evidence may be there. Yeah, it could be some evidence there. And, you know, people do make these existing underground little shelter things because they're thinking the world is coming to an end. They've already had them in place. Nobody knows about it. They think we're in the apocalypse. They can run and they can go down there anytime they want. And I wonder, did they check that? Maybe they need to do an excavation of the grounds there, just like when they were looking for the California City Boys, and you know, figure out if they're. But really, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm just saying it's doable. I'm just saying it's doable. Connie Branch says, she done retracted it. She said, forget it. Okay, maybe I can see what she said over here. Maybe not. I want to see what Connie said. Okay, Connie said underground shelters in Florida usually collapse due to being so close to the water. We don't have a panic room or something where everybody done went frantic, crazy. You got the COVID thing going. People's doing crazy stuff. If I had the money, would I make a little go-to place if the world's come to an end? You guys, let me tell you what my job told me today. Now, they've been hassling me about, you know, you got the COVID shot, you got the COVID shot, you got the COVID shot. Okay, I've already told them, I've got the COVID shot. You know what my job told me? No, they didn't tell me this today. They told this to me yesterday. They called me and they said, hey, SP, we need you to upload your receipt to your COVID shot. And I didn't say nothing. I kind of was like, well, I don't know, you know. And I said, hey, what's the big deal? I told you I got it. They said, well, we're getting a jump on it, but it's an executive order now for all nurses to have it. Now, I'm wondering, I don't know, did my boss just lie to me? I don't know nothing about no executive order, and I have to share with you my health records or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Is there executive orders in anybody other states? But what I'm saying is, I told you guys, if you don't get the shot, I told you, my sister is a nurse also. I believe that is true. They're saying that all nurses has to have it. Now, I do have my shot. I just never heard of you can't, it's mandated or you lose your job. Biden's trying to make it. Oh, Constitution rights, period. Yep, it's true. Melvina said, yep, it is true. Pooh Bear, what you doing?
I'm doing something.
On your tablet? Okay. Catherine says, I got a medical exemption. Okay. Yes, that's what I heard. You guys, when she told it to me, I said, executive order. That sounds weird. But nevertheless, if you don't get it and it becomes mandated that you get it, you will not be able to go in stores, buy food, and all that other stuff. You won't be able to go nowhere where there's other people, and people are mad. I don't know, you guys. I mean, there's a lot of sick people and they're scared. So they're pushing this to everybody get it. But some people are scared. Like, hey, you're giving me something that I don't want. I don't want that shot. But, you know, it's kind of weird if they make you do it, or if you don't do it, there's going to be consequences. Valerie says, you just show them the white card. I get that. I got that, Valerie. I got the card to show them. And yeah, I'm just saying, you guys knew, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't all for it. I haven't seen all the things that they're saying. I'm not saying it's not true or what, but it is exaggerated a whole lot. And I know that because all my girlfriends, you know, they're nurses, and I'm asking them, do they see this and say that? And, you know, anybody go in there and they got cancer and they die, they say, oh, but they had COVID. So they get a big write-off or whatever. So the numbers are marked way high every time or something. But could it be the mark of the beast? So what I'm saying is, not trying to get off a track. I'm saying, could these people been so scared that they already had something in place to go to if they believed in this? Some people call it conspiracy. Some people say it's a theory. To have something like that underneath in the front yard. The best place to hide something, somebody, is in plain sight. In plain sight. I believe it's possible. And when they came up to the Laundries house, they pulled the first vehicle. It was an SUV police vehicle. They pulled it right up on top of the slab that was just a little bit on the sidewalk. And I said, that's strange. And then the other car pulled catty corner directly behind on the driveway, but parallel parking behind their vehicles. Ain't nobody gonna get in the car and take off running or whatever, but they park like that right on the slab. And I thought, well, I know good and well you guys didn't check there because your cars is on top of it. I'm just saying. So Marcia says, what happened to it's called the HIPAA law, HIPP. Okay. The HIPAA law. It went out the window when COVID came. I'm just telling you guys. I'm going to read some of you guys' comment. You tell me what you think. If you want to come up on the panel and share. Make sure it's like 5 minutes, you guys. We're going to have to start getting into that if you call in. If you're on the panel, you know, just be courteous to other people. We don't want everybody just sitting up here. But I love everybody to come up here. I really do. I really don't care if you want to just talk. But when there's more than 2-3 people, we just don't want to sit there. We want to talk to you. We want to have a conversation, you guys. I want to have conversation. The other thing I want to share with you guys is invite. Let me see here. And that's if you want to come up. Don't be scared of me. Everybody like scared of me, and you guys think you're talking about me. No, I wasn't talking about you. I'm just like, if we don't know, like sometimes women, I don't know. I think we have a thing where maybe I got opinion or theory and nobody's listening to it. So when we get up and want to say something, we go and go and go, and then we wondering why people have like. But I know we kind of like got to tell the details. We really do. We got to tell the details, and I get that. But I tell everybody all the time, and I think they don't know that they do that. But I'll be like, but breathe, just breathe. That's all you got to do. Breathe. Make it 30 minutes, SP. What you mean 30 minutes? I don't, you know what? If a person wants to come on this channel any given time that they want to, and you can have the whole hour, you sure can. You can have the whole hour, but you got to let me know ahead of time. You got to let me know ahead of time. But I do want to say one thing. Remember, we were talking about this one person, and I don't know who they are. They unsubscribed. Good. I think they was in the wrong channel, and that's okay. It's okay to disagree, but get mad at the right people. But I wonder how that person feels now. Because like what I was telling them is, don't get mad because this person sees something that they say that's not fair, and they express themselves. Now you telling them, why you gonna talk about this and talk about that, and you're making it a black and white thing, and this, that, and the other. Let me tell you what happened. You guys. And they got so angry because I said, I understand what you're saying. That's what I said. Okay. I had to address the situation. I had to come public with it and address it because you put it on the comment. So I had to address it. Okay. So anyway, Gabby's family did a press conference interview just the other day, and they addressed some problems in situations and how they felt. Every time when they said Brian's name, her dad rolled his eyes. He was like, what do you think about the Laundries? And they're not asking questions. He's like, you know what I'm saying? They're not happy, but they're the type of people, and I'm going to tell you guys, because you got to look at people. They're the type of people that's not going to say anything bad about, because, they want answers. And the best way to get answers, like a lot of people don't understand, is not cuss people out, calling them names and stuff. They're still hoping that they will come out and feel some kind of sympathy for them. And there's people out there protesting right in front of the Laundries house right now with bullhorns. Where's Brian? Tell us where Brian is at. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I done recorded it. I want you guys to see it because I know the news is not showing you everything that's going on behind scenes and stuff, but it's getting a little hectic down there. That's something getting a little hectic, whatever. So anyway, so I don't know if I put it up there or not. I'll put it up there again. I don't know if I did. They were very patient. I would be outside their house for sure. Oh yeah, I was. I would be too. I would be right there wondering, looky here. I think the reason why they ain't charged him with everything, I mean, this ain't no secret. They never probably going to say it, but I think because he would run. But I'm wondering, why would they need DNA to compare what? Because his DNA going to be all over Gabby. So what is they comparing with? Is it another homicide that you're comparing his DNA with? Because I heard that there was some keys left at the young ladies, Karen and one of them's name is Karen or Caitlin. Okay, hold on. Let me get you on up here. I think I can. Why does it says move? Trying to get you up here. Okay, I did something right. Hey Zen, how you doing? Can't hear you, Zen. Hey Lisa's in the building. Tammy's in the building. Universal is in the building. Mary H. K Bless is in the building. You guys share. Zen, I can't hear you. You there? I can't hear you.
Oh, really? I'm not gonna
Can't hear you. Where you at? Where you at? All right. You're going to have to fix it. She's going to have to fix it, you guys. Okay. So let me get some of what you guys are saying while she fixes it. Okay. Carisha says, the parents gave the police a wild goose chase. Yeah, I believe you're right. Zena says a panic room. Yeah, it could be a panic room. That's what I'm trying to say, you guys. What do you think? I don't know. Barbara says something. What Barbara say? Barbara is in the building, and see, this thing pops and goes up, and then I can never find stuff. I meant 3 minutes. She said I meant 3 minutes. You said 30. SP, they can exit left. Exactly, they can. I don't like telling people that, but I mean, if you feel if I feel discomfort somewhere, if you want to call SP, yes. Thank you, Soldier Girl. If I feel uncomfortable somewhere, especially in the chat, let me tell you guys, this is the truth. The K9s is on the scene now. Good. Hey Kitten, is they at the house? Because I do, you know what? I just want them to check it. I mean, I just want them to check it. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, you got to think like a criminal. You got to think like a criminal. Zen, what is it, Pooh Bear? What is it?
It can't go, and it just keeps stopping.
Okay, well, I told you to not move it, right?
Okay.
Okay. So now what is it doing?
I don't know. It just keeps stopping, and I don't know.
Okay, is it that? How about that? See there?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, don't get mad and start hollering and crying. You gonna make grandma run over some stuff. I hear my grandbaby crying. I got to go. You said, Grandma, You guys know how it is. She said, I can't ignore his sweet little, oh yeah. He can't get something to work right. He gets the crying. We got to figure out what's going on. Okay, maybe Zan can get in here now. Let me see what Carisha is saying here. Carisha said, it's not the mark of the beast for sure. Mark of the beast is in the hand, not the arm. Are you sure? Why do you say that? Why do you say that? It's in the hand.
Grandma, I told you.
Zen, can you say something?
What?
Zen, we still can't hear you. Judy says, kill him with kindness. We still can't hear you, Zen. I don't know what's going on. Let me see here. Jojo Baby says, they are very patient. I would be outside their house for sure. Exactly. I love those protesters. I do too. They make a difference, you guys. They make a difference. And, you know, oh, so much love. I love you all. Pez, we love you. The family spoke well, in my opinion. They did. They did.
Hey,
and
Grandma,
you know what the family said?
Grandma.
What? Go see Papa's at home.
Hey, Papa, are you home? Yeah. Papa's home.
Zen, are you in the building? Can you say something? Hey, Nancy. Hey, Yellow-Eyed. Hey, Chandelier. Hey, Universal. Hey, Salem. What's going on? Curly McCoy. Shalana done came up in here.
It's like
Zen, I still can't hear you. You guys make sure you share the live, share the live, share the live. Spiritually, I don't believe it is no mark of the beast. Well, I don't know. We were let me finish. I was talking about what the family has said. The family has said that basically they see that a lot of stuff is not fair. And other missing people did not get the exposure the same, and they sorry for that. But you know what he said? They said it's because of you guys. It's because of you guys is why they don't get the exposure. But they pray to God that everybody can get the exposure and all that stuff. And they see that it is not fair. But their hands is tied. They can't do nothing about it, you guys. Matter of fact, they said it twice, that they hope and pray everybody can, get the same kind of, results like they got. Everybody came together. Hey, Zan, what's going on?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I can't complain.
Grandma.
So,
Grandma.
you
Something happened to my
this morning
Switch.
about your theory.
Okay. Go play with your thing, Pooh Bear.
No.
Yeah, you come and leave her alone.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You spoke to me this morning about your theory.
Yes.
And, so you know me, I called Northport to see if the Laundries had pulled any permits.
You did what now?
I called Northport to see if the Laundries had pulled any permits for, because everything, you have to have code in Florida.
The dinosaur
And have a permit to do any type of work.
You talking about they have to get a permit?
Yes, any type of digging that's going to go on to city or state property,
Right.
you're going to have to get a permit for that. And I thought it was very interesting that they recently put a new law into effect as of, they're saying September the 1st, that's no longer public information.
Oh, that's no longer public. Oh, so you checked to see if it was if they had got a permit and when did they get the permit, and
Right.
now they won't even tell you when they got the permit.
Right. They saying that it's not public information. They're not giving out any public information about any properties in the city of Newport.
Okay.
Northport, right? I
Okay.
just thought that was interesting because why now?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
And I think that's a very good theory. You know what I believe that, but I think that the theory too is a very, very good theory.
Well, and I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just one of my theories. But it's just so weird that they've got that new slab down at the bottom of their driveway, and there's no reason for it. If you made your driveway this big and it's a new driveway already, it's probably about 10 years. You got no cracks in it or anything. And then at the bottom of your driveway, you done got a whole new slab, new driveway. You didn't make it bigger, so or anything. You made it the same.
Well, and like I was sharing with you this morning, Florida's kind of different. So, it could be their septic or anything that they could have had to make that type of digging for, because everybody has a septic tank down there, and you can't just dig like that's why Florida doesn't have any basements, because Florida doesn't have the dirt.
Right, they got sand, but I live in a sandy area too. I mean, they call this the sand pit on the south side of town, it's a sand pit.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Like, in Florida, for something like you're talking about, I believe that in order for it to have stability, you would have to put something else down there, like a pod or a truck, back of a truck or something that's already sturdy, and put that into the location.
right. Right. I mean, some people are saying maybe they replaced it because it's cracked, or maybe they fix it to sell the home. And, those are all good excuses to come up with. But wouldn't it be even good to just check, excavate the land and check?
Oh, well, I definitely agree that, yeah.
Anything's possible, right?
Right. And since we're not leaving any stones unturned, I mean, after you try to drain the swamp, I feel like there's nothing else that you can do extravagant. So that's a small thing to be able to survey the land.
Right. Right. Hey, Lena Love. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. How you doing? T-Star is in the building. We miss you, T-Star.
I just wanted to share that with you, SP.
But you know what? I think the dog, the dog gave out his phone number, girl. I was going to call him.
I really believe that that DeSoto Park, the lake, and those islands around there is actually a good place to look.
Right.
Because it would stand the reason that, of course, you're going to give them someplace close that's going to completely throw them off of looking where it's at. So they gave him, the naked park over there in Sarasota because it's right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But the island in the middle of DeSoto is more like his type of stilo. You know what I'm saying? There's
Right.
nobody on those islands. There's no people that inhabit those islands. There's caves. There's just all kinds of stuff.
Right.
And I mean, everybody has to spend 2 or 3 months by themselves in the Appalachian Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
They can live anywhere.
And so everybody's thinking he's in the Appalachian Mountains. And, usually when there's a criminal, they say the criminal always go back to that place of the crime too. Like, they just do. Sometime they're going to have to go across those things. But I
don't think he's in the mountains.
There's no more.
You don't think he's in the mountains?
Nah. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, a lot of stuff goes on in the Appalachian Mountains. I'm talking about in the mountains for real.
Yeah.
And you people do not want Brian bringing that attention up there.
Yeah.
Right.
They would give him up themselves to prevent a bunch of police coming up there where you got big methamphetamine camps and you got pop farms and you got people back there making liquor still. They don't want Brian back there bringing all that attention.
Right. Well, they're just going to bring a lot of people to their town.
No more.
I mean, I feel like if they knew he was up in those mountains, it's not going to be too far from the mountains without running into some for real mountain.
Okay.
They just string you up and take you down to the city.
No.
Right.
I don't have.
But you know what? You know what he can easily do? And they don't really have to spend a lot of money. They don't have to do a lot of things. Now you can tell that what is it?
Need go pee.
Go pee pee. Hurry up. Tell Papa to help you if you need some help. Here's the thing. Hey Betty, how you doing? The bald men in his family, it seems like It runs in his family. Um, I don't know for sure. We just seen a couple of people from his family, like his father and his mother. Seems like something's going on there with her or whatever. But I mean, he's young enough. If he shaves off his hair, all his hair, he don't even have to shave his head if he don't want to. Put a wig on, some lipstick. He can walk around all day long and nobody will say nothing. And I truly believe that. He can do that. He put a wig on and walk around all day long. Nobody would ask him anything. You know what?
I agree.
You think so?
I mean, if anything is possible, of course, if you change your...
He don't have a real...
If shave, you don't even have to dress like a female. You could just be another male with a different hair color.
Yeah. Well, Brian don't have that much hair. So he's going bald early. He's got receding hairline and bald. That's why he'd be wearing them hats or whatever. But if he puts a wig on, a nice looking wig, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It does wonder. And just he can go to the store when he wants to. He can get deals. And I mean, here's the thing. We're looking at, okay, when you get ready to go rent a house or something, you need ID, you need this, you need, but when you have money or your family has money or whatever, and you're the right, color, all those things, they don't be like, okay, show me your ID or something. You can have somebody vouch for you or whatever. Oh, this is my niece, Tammy, and I'm just getting this, got it in somebody else's name, apartment for her. She's going to be here for the school year. And he's just sitting back, just watching everything. He's not trying to get on the computer. So when people like, oh, he was on TikTok. Oh, he was on the water. Oh, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. Because they can find out his whereabouts if he logs in anywhere on any of those accounts.
Right.
Now, he's not the smartest, but he's definitely not the dumbest. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I know that they say that he was on TikTok for 3 minutes. And of course, if you've got all those apps still on your phone and they're still active, it's very easy to accidentally hit a button.
Well, yeah, sometimes, I'll be trying to do something else and TikTok will come up real quick or YouTube will come up and I'll be like, I'm trying to get it off and it bounces back up. I'm like, no, I ain't trying to do all that. But I'm just saying, I don't believe that he got the same phone.
Right. And my thing would be, if you're working off of a burner phone, why would you be utilizing those apps unless you're getting messages to people some type of way through them?
And one other thing I want to ask you while I got you on the phone. I'm glad you called in. Thank you. The family wasn't really all excited that dog came down there to help and assist them. I mean, they said the nice thing. They was like, well, we want everybody to help if they can help or somebody. We truly believe that the FBI, we trust in them 100% that, they'll handle it. And if you got any tips, call them or whatever. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Shay Bay says his phone and wallet is at home. So, I mean, he can always, why would you go try to log in somewhere on another device? Do you know if he was logged in on TikTok for 3 minutes, FBI, Girl, they would have surrounded
3
that.
seconds.
Huh?
It was only 3 seconds. It was
Oh, 3 seconds.
Mhm.
Maybe his mom or somebody knows that or something.
Right.
What Galaxy said.
Anything is possible. And I did notice that it seemed like Gabby's family wasn't all that excited about dogs being a part of it.
Right.
But I want to believe, and this is just my personal opinion,
Mm-hmm.
that they're just trying to follow the lead of the FBI. And the reality is, if it came down to the public trying to notify the FBI or dogs, the public is a lot more apt to contact dogs than
Right.
the FBI.
Yeah. It's easier to contact him too.
Right. So they're trying not to, give any support or credence to that idea, the FBI, I'm sure. And so, they're probably telling them, we really don't want him involved because it'll become something out of our control and blah, 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 blah. I'm sure they're trying to reiterate to the family that that's not a good thing for dogs to be involved because they're going to lose some semblance of control.
Well, let me see. Lena says this channel is so refreshing when I get off the clock. Thank you all to SP Mods family, full of love and concern. Back to the bushes I go. Okay, thank you, Lena. Robin says he got a lot done while he was with his parents. He got a new phone. I'm sure he charged his account and he could have a new location and changed his name. No social media. Yeah.
Right.
But where do you think he's at?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a firm believer that if they were going to start looking for him, that the DeSoto Islands is a good location to start looking for him because you've got the same type of exclusion that you would have at the nature park in Sarasota, but you don't have, it's not as swampy. You understand what I'm saying? So while there may be gators out there, they not just like trying to run the ice. The Sarasota National Park is more, especially right now, it's more of a swampland.
Oh. So you think there's some truth in? So are you saying you think there's some truth he's on that island?
I think there's some truth that he might be in that area yet. Whether he's still there, guess is as good as mine, but I think that he may have started out there. And again, you're in the Gulf of Mexico. So, I don't know what his expertise is in sailing. I did try to look that up, but I haven't really seen him, float wild. I didn't seem like he was really a seagoing guy. But most people in Florida can ride a boat before they can drive a car.
Yeah.
A lot of kids down there get their boating permit way before they get their driver's permit. You're a wealthy family. So, it would depend on if he was seafaring. You could have stopped off at the DeSoto Islands and from there go anywhere in the world.
Right.
I haven't heard personally that they brought the National Guard in. And in Florida, if you were concerned about someone leaving the country, that's who you would be dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything about them being brought in, so.
Mm. Well, Well,
But I definitely want to hear everybody else's opinion. I don't want to try to learn.
all righty. Well, thank
See what
you.
other people think. Thank you, SP, for having me.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Somebody else call in. Tell me what you think, where you think he is. Marina says, how can a 23-year-old spoiled, entitled, murderous brat be so hard to cart her? I don't know. Hey, this is SP. Hey.
Anyway, he doesn't have to have ID or bank banking. Because you can walk into Walmart and get the Visa cards that they have.
Uh-huh.
Does not require a name change.
Right.
Just pick the password. Then we can put money on that card and nobody would know the difference.
Right. Right.
I mean, there's ways around all that. And you can have money and nobody know about it. Because when you were camping,
Right.
the video caught all three of them going in when they camped in 15. When they left, only 2 left.
At the campsite, right? 3 of them went in the campsite and only but 2 left.
Right. 3 went in, they got them on the video, and only 2 that they got on the video left.
Mm.
So they left him there.
Right, probably so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he can be anywhere.
Well, there's 5 or 6 islands out there, right? And we rent boats to get there. Anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But he can go to Mexico that way too.
Exactly. He could.
So I mean, the cops told them, we find out, we jail, so you going to jail.
Yeah.
Because the mom was like, why you put me in jail? He said, I got you jail. Yeah. Did you?
Right.
So, I think that's because they had a tooth for camping. They're kind of dumb. But when they went out on their 6, 3 went in, 2 came out.
Right. That's what I heard.
Yep. They got it on video.
You know, I think, well, I thought that the reward went up. Did you hear anything about the reward going up any?
I heard some of that, but I haven't seen where it has yet.
Swanda says she heard that he was at his grandfather's house.
Mm-mm. No, he was left that campsite.
Okay.
You know, they knew exactly what they were doing. So like the neighbors said, why did they go buy a camper? That you know, like maybe I thought it was kind of odd.
Right.
And why would they be taking their 20-something-year-old son
Right.
camping with them in such a small camper?
Right.
I would get my son like that because they had no intention of keeping him there with them.
Okay.
So the parents knew to get the kid out of there because they knew what he did. They just screwed up in the process because you can't explain why you picture your son with you when you're in, but you have your son when you left.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, why would you? Like, mom and daddy could put that money on a card anytime. You don't need a bank card.
Right.
You don't need ID, you don't need nothing. As long as you're using cash, go to Walmart, put more money on the card.
Right.
You know, so they knew what they were doing.
Right.
And they knew exactly where to leave them. I mean, they knew what they were doing.
Exactly.
You know, so I think mom and dad need to go jail, sit there until they find that kid. And if he comes back, he cares for his parents, he can come back. And if you don't give him nothing by nobody, he won't come back.
Exactly.
You know, but he's not going to stay here forever.
Right.
Because too many people are saying the girls of the couple campers there spotted him because he can't be out of the Crocs. He's constantly wearing Crocs and feet.
Oh, okay.
She said that's why the Crocs and the hat, they spotted him with supposedly a friend fishing.
Okay.
And then the like goes, he's around there somewhere. You know, he's got to get to one of them other places to get. Where's that? In Mexico. He's going to Mexico. The next day you're there.
Right. Okay.
We will catch that in back.
Right.
Get rid of the car. You got it so set up that look like Gabby did it anyway.
Right. Pooh Bear. Shh, 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 shh.
Gotta get back to the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Pooh Bear getting a little bit loud. He getting too. Hey, S. Hagen, are you in the building?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm glad that you came up here. Thank you.
I live in North Carolina. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but if we think about this, Eric Rudolph lived on the Appalachian Trail for 5 years. He was running from the cops. Not only that, there are too many places, too many things, and it's the time of season where it's cool at night and it's fairly warm during the day. He could turn around and do his campfire thing. All they would have to do is get him to Georgia where the trail starts. And they've had plenty of time to do it. I'm just saying.
Right. So
personally, if I was his parents, the day he showed up without Gabby, I'd have been like, I need to call his parents. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he won't say anything, but he showed up with her van without her. Y'all need to get down here. There's something wrong. That one phone call would have changed all of it.
Right. But you know, like I'm thinking if my son went on a trip with his young lady and he came back and she didn't, I really wouldn't call the police talking about, hey, my son did something, or I wonder what happened. I mean, people get in fights and arguments all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to call the police. He could have called Gabby's family and said, I don't know what's going on. He won't talk, but he showed up with her van without her. Y'all need to get up here and see if y'all can get some more answers out of him than I can.
Right. I understand what you're saying, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. If my son came home with her van or her car, I wouldn't think that he done killed her. I wouldn't be calling her mama, and I wouldn't call the police or nothing. If she walked away or got mad, or we don't know what he told his family.
Well, yeah, but still, as a mom, you think that his mom would have at least called her parents and been like, have you seen or heard from her? Because Brian showed up without her with her van.
Right. But
I mean, that's what decent parents do.
Matter of fact, when she was driving her van, she had a video of her driving the van. She didn't do too good of a job driving.
Well, see, that's the other thing. And I get what everyone's saying about her being abused or whatever by him. All she had to do, okay, if you look at the way her dad talks about her, she was daddy's little girl. All she had to do was the day that the cops separated them, go to that airport and call her dad and say, Dad, there's a problem. I'm waiting for you at the airport. He would have hopped the plane and helped her drive that van back home. You know he would have.
Yeah, he would have.
Because she was daddy's little girl. You can just see it by the look in his eyes, the way he's heartbroken, the way he talks about her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if my kid comes home and says, Mom, I need you to help me, I'll be like, give me a minute. What supply? Make me a supply list because I'm going to Walmart. Get in the car, lock the door, get the heck out of there and call the police.
Right. Okay. So what about Brian's family acting the same way?
There's just something about them that doesn't feel right.
She's still Brian's mom. She probably told him, get in the car. We'll figure this out. Let's go camping. He's not going to tell her the whole truth or whatever. I'm being set up, or she did it. and we got into it. She hit her head or whatever, or something.
Mm-hmm.
But she's his mom, and there's mothers out there like that they'll know what their child is capable of doing, and they will still protect them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my grandmother was like that with my uncle. My uncle did some dastardly crap in his time, and let me tell you, she thought he hung the moon. And I don't understand it. I don't, because if, okay, I understand there are kids, but there's limits.
Mm-hmm.
There's morals you got to follow, because you do craziness like that, all you're teaching your kids is to be crazy.
Right. You're right.
And here's the other thing. He's only facing fraud at the moment. Why not just come in and deal with your lumps? You might get a bail. Your parents might find a way to get you some money, because as far as I can tell, they're not wealthy people.
Who's not wealthy? Brian's family?
Yeah, Brian's family. They're minimal incomes, blah, 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 and they've had to do some shady dealings to play with all them real estate properties. Because I've looked into this, and the only other thing is they've got money in the other parts of their family or something, because I can't figure it all out, because there's a lot of people that are saying this one's related, that one's related, and I can't tie all that down. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And see, here's another thing. They could give him a prepaid Visa card from the Family Dollar. All they'd have to do is go to the Family Dollar and put more money on it. They don't even have to say their name, nothing. So they could do something like that.
There's people in the people in the chat are saying they have $5 million in liquid assets. Then someone else says, yes, they are wealthy. Many businesses in New York.
Yeah, but see, if you look, they would buy a property, sell it before it was paid off, and only get a couple, like 20 or 30 grand after the deal. And then they turn around and get another property.
Right.
So, you can't get too much out of that. They had a juicer service company or some kind of supply company that ended in 2018.
Okay.
Like their income's looking at $36,000 for each of them per year. That's minimal income.
Are you talking about Gabby's family?
No, I'm talking about Brian's.
Oh.
Unless they did some sneaky dealings and they had money hid and didn't report it to the IRS or whatever.
Now, did you check all of this stuff out?
Yeah, I've been looking. Yes.
Okay.
Because in the area I live, we have a lot of criminals that'll say one thing and do another. So you kind of watch, you sit back and you watch and you learn them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've learned to pretty much tell what they're doing. I've almost been right behind Brian on what he does, because I'm like, when they said, when the elderly man, the neighbor, said that they went on a trip, I'm like, that was the time they got him out of there. My thought is if anything, he's not in Florida, but he's in the United States, because they can get help to him easier with him in the United States.
Right.
But he's not in Florida, because that's where everybody's concentrating on. And this whole dog the bounty hunter thing, that just put a damper on everybody's day. And I don't think we were supposed to know about Camp DeSoto. I think the FBI didn't want us to know about it.
Now, they did say something that made no sense to me. The police was really upset that he put that out there and said that now that dog is putting out information that we, the community, should know. And it may mess up their case, because even if they find Brian or something, if someone other than the FBI or the police or something, he can say they placed that there, or whatever, or they put that there or something,
See, here's another thought I have. The whole let's not say anything about Camp DeSoto in Florida was, I think they're trying to make a case against his parents for helping him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they just blew that out the whole country with the Camp DeSoto thing.
Okay.
Because who knows where they went after they left that camp? Who knows?
Who knows?
There's no telling where they put him either.
You're right. You're right.
Because if you think about it, if they left the 7th, if we are to believe what the lawyer said, and they did not stay on through the 8th, that gave them 4 days before Gabby's mom reported her missing. Where can you go from that place in Florida in 4 days? I think he's on the Appalachian Trail. All they had to do was haul butt to Georgia, drop him off. And see, they said that they went many places, according to what the letter from the lawyer said, is they went many places shopping, this, that, the other. Well, they had to make an excuse for getting camping gear. They went camping.
Right.
Don't think that Brian didn't take that gear with him. He can live on the Appalachian Trail. All he's got to know is some edibles, and there's little stores. There's all kinds of people. There's even like emergency kits along the trail with like little canned goods and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they have all kinds of help on the Appalachian Trail.
Hmm.
Not only that, he could stop right in Carolina. That is the hub for homeless people. He doesn't have to show ID to get a shower, to get a place to sleep, to get a meal, nothing.
Right. Right.
And he can use the Appalachian Trail as his highway, travel it at night, sleep during the day, and he can get off the trail to camp.
Right. You're right.
It's a perfect situation, I think.
Hmm.
Like I said, Eric Rudolph did it for 5 years. The only reason he got caught is because he had brand new tennis shoes on.
Hmm.
And he was hunting through a dumpster behind a Save-A-Lot in Murphy, North Carolina.
Wow. Wow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your theory of where you think he's at. And
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is highly possible that that's where he's at. Because didn't they say that he camped there before?
Yes, he lived on the Appalachian Trail for 3 months. Not only that, on Gabby's 22nd birthday, they did some hiking and camping up in the Appalachian Trail. I don't know how long they were up there then for her 22nd birthday.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So I'm thinking, and here's the other thing. He's from the East Coast. That's why he had to leave the desert, the Western world, because he knows the East Coast. He's originally from New York.
Yes. Yeah.
And the Appalachian Trail runs from Georgia all the way up to Maine. He could get off in New York, anywhere.
Okay. Wow.
Without a paper trail.
Yeah.
And mom and dad could have gave him a Visa gift card that they can resupply at a Family Dollar, a Dollar General, anywhere. They don't need a name or nothing. And that Visa gift card doesn't have anyone's name on it.
Right. You're right. But the sad part about this is I won't, anywhere you go on these social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, I mean, there's more than the ones, there's Periscope, there's a lot more, but they're talking about Gabby, this case. They're looking for Brian. Here's the thing. They only have him for misuse unauthorized credit card.
Mm-hmm.
They got a full manhunt with reward money because he got a misuse of unauthorized use of a credit card.
I think there's more criminal charges, and they're not going to put them out there till they catch him, because the more criminal charges that they put on him before they catch him, the more likely he would be to run.
Right.
Because they could get them for car theft. They could get them for murder. They could get them for anything.
Right.
Right now, it's just fraud.
Right.
That's a cool dog.
Okay.
Cute.
All right.
And not only that, I think they want to get this right because they don't want to mistrial. They don't want to boo-boo. They don't want to mess up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want reasonable doubt, nothing.
Right.
And I wasn't too sure that Mr. Brian wasn't going to show up at Gabby's at her memorial thing in New York.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. He could have watched it online.
Yeah, he could have. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing all of that with us. Make sure you keep us informed.
Oh, as soon as I know something, you will too, because I'm looking into the thing that you had on yesterday, and I'm in the middle of doing some stuff with that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. We got to keep our kids safe
Yes, we do.
from crazy.
It is.
That's the only other thing I have to say. People don't seem to have common sense anymore.
Right. They don't. It's not common.
No. Like this COVID thing has turned everyone crazy.
Right. Okay.
Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Keep doing what you're doing. I love listening to you.
All righty. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye. Caller, you on the line.
Hey, Lady SB, this is Miss Val. Hey, Mike. Dog Bounty Hunter, I mean, I don't trust him. You say you would like to give him a call. He's trying to get his reality. This is not reality. This is a darn murderer on the loose. He's trying to get points because, hey, all the prejudice mess he was saying on tape, ain't nobody taking that. No. I mean, if he can help the family, help him. But you look at, I got this, and they said, the FBI that said, he needs to back up. Because, hey, them FBI agents, they know their job. And hey, they will get him because you think they've been in the house all that time and they have not wired them lines or tapped them lines. A former FBI agent say, oh no, you can bet they're monitoring that house to see who's called in and who's called out. So, I don't put no trust or faith in no man, but I think I would rather have the FBI and the police involved rather than this reality dog bounty hunter, whatever he is. But anyway, and just because, I think it was Sonia Watcher said, just because a person have a business don't mean that they're wealthy. That's true. But you can't live in parts of Florida without having at least a good income. So I don't know about that. I mean, I can do so. Everybody's probably digging on this case. The main thing was to get this young lady back as her parents and take it in the condition that it is. Because I told you, they didn't have her body yet. They still have that girl's body.
Right.
But when Catholics, they got to have a service within so many days. And that dad, I mean, I must commend him. He's a strong young man appeared to out in the public, but I noticed every time they would mention something about Brian, he didn't want to go there. Like you say, you can't go cussing and upset with him, and show him that you are in grief, because that could frighten him off if he was going to turn himself in. Which I believe they got a serial killer because they don't found another body in the area where the other two girls were found. So it's two more additional bodies they didn't found.
Hey, hold on. So hold on. So they done found some more people over there?
Yes, they found another body. They was on the news this morning. But it's another guy that had been missing since when I could pull it up on TV. I was looking at it this morning. I said, all these bodies right around in the area that he's done come through or had been around. I mean, what is really going on? So you got the two girls, their body. Then you got another young man. They had to identify him. Then now another one. So that's four bodies. Then you got Gabby. So that's four bodies. So how many? If this is a serial killer, or they run into this fella, and if he's a narcissist or someone that is crazy, hey, that's his thing. He done got a taste of killing. You don't know what you're dealing with.
Okay.
I said, that's awfully strange. These bodies are popping up here and there. They're out here searching care for one person, and you picking up 2 more bodies, and I'm like, where are all these bodies coming from?
Right.
I mean, these people probably never would have been found, you know, if an alligator or whatever haven't ate them up, which I don't believe so. I believe that, hey, I would be the first one to apologize and say, okay, well, I was wrong. But this cat here, something is with this fella. Because you can hide, but, you know, God don't like ugly. He ain't too fun of cute.
Right.
And this girl, she was saying, would you do this young lady like that? Where they just got remains here and there. I mean, some of them probably got a hold to her and ate her just hopeless she wasn't alive, you know, because that's torture. You know, her dad did say, hey, you know, all of you out there, you know, everybody should deserve the same attention that Gabby is getting. So I'm glad he said that because, you know, they were trying to pick which we already know. They're more faster than we are. You still got the West boys out. You still got Tyrese Gibson's body is not recovered yet. You got Jelani Day, his body has been recovered. But, hey, they're trying to figure out what happened to this young man. Okay, so she has his body, but everybody wants to know what has happened or how did he end up in that river. And he can swim. He was on the swim team, so come on. Who did something to him? And I think they would start with the professor. She was calling him. She had something for him to do. And she called all night. So what was you calling him for? Well, she got the ball rolling because she went to the campus security, which is there, grabbed him from there because he was there that morning. You know, it's just a whole lot going on. But I said, I hope this boy, they go ahead and find him before he kill off anybody else.
Right.
And if their parents know, their parents need to go down because this is not right for that family. And I says, and you know, that dad, they better watch him because that dad see that boy or catch him. I don't think he gonna say anything to him. He probably will take him apart just with, hey, what? Because that's a big guy. And I said, it's good how all of them are coming together. You know, sometimes you have a stepmom or stepdad and the real mother and father, you know, they clash, but it seems like they're working together for the good to get a resolution to what happened to Gabby. And I think that I must commend them. So, but I mean, I've offered my condolences. Like I said, I've been trying to get in touch with Dave's mom to see if find what is his Facebook page. Who did he contact or talk with? Because she would talk to him all the time, every day. Did he have a girlfriend? Because they said Peru, where he was found, he didn't know nobody in that town, and 95% people there is white.
Okay.
So we got to look into that. But, you know, hey, hopefully this one will come to a resolution where they can get justice for their daughter. You know, I'm not going to stay on here long. I didn't come up on the counter desk and because I be looking. I said, oh, I'm going to scare everybody. So I'm going to have to make sure I got my makeup on and stuff before I be coming up on there. I said, no. I said, I just want to be trying to hide my face. But okay, ladies, I'm getting back in the chat. But yeah, this guy here, he think he's slick, but he ain't going to outflick them FBI agents and say, they seem like they are on it.
Right.
And he's all his pictures all over. He can dye his mustache black, put some great contacts in, what have you. But hey, they on the lookout for him, and they get that reward up high enough. Whoever finds if he is alive. Some tell me he may very well be, because they say the FBI had tracked 9 burner phones that they had purchased. So how did they get that? Which I allegedly, because we don't want to put nothing that is not true unless it did come from them. Because this doctor, oh yeah, well they said the FBI said we don't know anything about that, and they could be playing the dog because you can bet them agents you got to be pretty good to become an FBI agent.
Yeah.
So they know what they're doing. But I would talk to Washington about that. I ain't got nothing really to say to him. So
Okay.
I won't be calling me. I'm getting back to the chat. We sitting in the car.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, love. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow. We're going to have to check into that. Perk is saying, I heard his ex is missing now, also missing. You guys, there's more information that's coming out. Some of it's going to be, you know, to get a lot of views or whatever. But I mean, we're going to try to make sure if I hear it, if you guys hear it, text it to me so everybody can hear it. And we're going to be talking about this on Friday. I'm working on something and I don't have it done, But I'm going to get off of here, you guys. We've been on here for 1 hour, 21 minutes. I thank everybody for showing up, sharing. Thank you for coming on the platform, Zan and S. Hager, or Hagen. I can't remember.
This is a toy.
Yeah.
Flashlight.
Yep. That's a bumblebee flashlight. Go ask Papa, he got batteries for it. And so I will see you guys. You want to tell everybody bye-bye? Pooh Bear, you were so good. You tried. I think he went upstairs. It's weird. Anyway, I will not put it past Brian. There were 2 women murdered in the same area. Wow. You guys, I'm going to have to check into that. Good night, everybody. I will see you guys Friday. I am going to walk this evening. If you guys want to join me on the after hours. I didn't get to walk this morning. I was so tired and drained. But I will see you guys soon. And thank you, everybody, for showing up. Let me get my girl up in here. I seen her in the door. And hey, TeNika, bye.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.